All right. Welcome to the 2014 Gustavus StarCraft 2 tournament for J-Term. Tonight we have in the bottom right corner Chen going against his opponent in the top left corner, Jake. And there's not really much to talk about right now since, it's just the opening. This is the first game, best 2 out of 3, standard rules. Anyway, I think the most interesting thing to note is that Chen has really been he's been performing pretty well over the course of this tournament. I mean, we saw some good micro against his earlier opponent, in which he used Reapers very effectively, and I'm wondering if he's going to be using those again. So essentially, we have Supply Depot coming down for both players. You'll notice that Jake's is actually going for a wall-in, which isn't the best against in a TVT, but on a 4-player map, I don't know, it's debatable, but Chen is going for the much closer Supply Depot, so he's definitely gearing up to be able to have more production right off the bat. And there's no barracks down for Jake yet, which is pretty unusual at this point. He does have a lot of SCVs queued up, though. I really don't think he needs that many queued up, but here goes out the scout for Chen. Since it's a 4-player map, you probably want to figure out where your opponent is and what he's going to be doing. But have a gas coming down. Still nothing coming down for Jake yet, but it looks like it's going to be a fast expand. Yep. There's the command center. So this is a great map to fast expand on, just because your natural is actually in your base. And looks like we got the scout going out for Jake. Still don't have a barracks coming down for him. This is a little risky. I mean, it's a good bet on this kind of map, but still, against the kind of play we've seen Chen do before, against the strategy of the early harass with the Reapers, which we have coming out again, it's not really ideal. The more minerals, more income is good, but, I mean, he is beating him in income right now, at least. As he does not have... he's got more gas, though, so evens out. But you gotta have gas for those Reapers, and here's the first Reaper out. And we got another one on the way. So, I mean, this is pretty typical for what we've seen from Chen, just the early harass, trying to take out, and now Jake knows about it. So I wonder what he's going to do to be able to counteract this. So the barracks is done. Command center almost done. Jake has a slight lead in SCVs, but we should be seeing that take off pretty soon. And he decides to go for a bunker here, which isn't actually a bad idea against Reapers. You want to be able to keep them out of your mineral line, but the problem with this is that he's going for a fast expand, and so he's going to need units to cover both bases. As well as that, we also have this is a massive Reaper playground over here. They can jump up, as you see in this corner. Still only have 2 Reapers out for Chen, which is kind of small, but now he's producing them 2 at a time. Now this is smart, going for the workers building, so we got one of the barracks going down, second SCV's down, bad rally point on that Marine, dude, he's going down. SCVs get pulled off the line here. They're doing what they can, but against Reapers, especially with them being produced 2 at a time, and we have 4 on the field now. I mean, bunker gets salvaged, which I don't really know if that was the best idea. You'd think producing the Reapers and then or producing Marines to counter the Reapers, putting them in the bunkers, getting your workers back to work would be the better solution here, but either way, the Reapers are out, but here they come with some pretty good... Yep. Now here's the problem, they can just jump in everywhere. You have to have a lot of units to be able to cover all the possible areas. But we do have enough Marines to at least scare him off slightly, but if he had the bunker here, he could easily get his mineral line protected, but the problem is that he built all of his production next to the ramp. And there's the GG from Jake. Not too surprised. there wasn't much he could do here. I mean, his production was being cut off, and pretty much, yeah, I mean, production cut off. He had the resources coming in, but without production, he couldn't do anything with them. Chen was going for the macro build. He had more than enough barracks to keep this up. He even had his natural coming down halfway done. So, well done on game one. Victory to Chen.